All right, now this is the thing that I get the most questions about, that people are nervous about. So this is our starting point. We're starting right there in a plug, right here, okay? So that's why we need this male plug right here, okay? This is our starting point. So here's the end of the extension cord that we're creating. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it on an angle like that, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna separate the two wires, just like this. There we go, okay? And then here's the male plug. Now, there's an open end and there's a closed end. And what you're gonna do is, there's a little splitter in there. So this goes down in here just like this. And you push it all the way down in there as far as it'll go, just like that. And now there's contacts. You see those gold things in there? Those are contacts. And what's gonna happen is when I push this over like this, and then I take this top, this is why it's called a slide plug. I take this top, and there's a tapered spot right there, and I push it over, and when I slide it, it's gonna make, when I slide it across there like that, those contacts are gonna push up into the wire. And that's as easy as it is. That's what electrifies it when it gets plugged in. So we got the slide here. We're gonna line it up like that. Now some people use pliers for this. I happen to have strong enough man hands that I can do it just like that. Slide over. Now those contacts have been pushed up into the wire, and now it's ready to go. Now I can plug it in. Now I'm not gonna do that yet because I'm gonna go put a female on the other end. All right, now we're at the other end. So I'm gonna cut this, just like that. And now I have a female that goes on this end. This is the extension cord. We were just at the other end and put the male on it. Now we're gonna put the female on it, and then a male's gonna go on here, and that's gonna power the line. All right, so same thing. We're just gonna do a little split right down the middle of it like that. Same thing, this is a female now, but we have an open end and a closed end, and the same thing, there's contacts in there. And so you just take that end right there and you stick it down in the closed end as far as it'll go. You fold it over across those contacts, and then you take your slide here, again, why it's called a slide plug, and you slide it over, and that will make the contacts enter the cord. And now we have a female. Now what I need to do is put a male on here, and then we're gonna put them together. Okay, so same thing here. Cut it on a little bit of an angle. And again, you could do this on the ground if you wanted to. I have just found it easier to do up here on the roof once everything is intact, so that way I know that all my lengths are good and everything. But there we go. So there's the male plug. There's the closed end. Insert this down in there, push it as far as it goes, fold it over, take your slide, slide it right over there like that, use your man hand strength, push it together, and there you go. Now you have a male plug. Now here's the female from the other side that I just made. I'm gonna plug that in there, and then we'll go and plug it in at the source, and we'll get light. Now, this hanging, just so you know, usually I'll put a brick or something right there to hold that, which we'll do in a second, because that's a lot of weight right there that could pull that off. So you might want to put something there to hold it, but for now we'll just leave it. So there we go, we got our male and our female in. Now we're gonna go plug it in at the other side. Okay, moment of truth, here we go.